Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 12th of June for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you some standout details that we can all collectively relate to, but please stay with me. I will explore in much greater detail all the ins and outs of each of the 12 zodiac signs from Aries through to Pisces. If you're new here, it's great to have you with us. I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. This is very much a community. If you have any ideas or thoughts, please share them. I try to interact with most. And also, if you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for joining me once more. If you'd like to get your free written daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link underneath this video. Now this week sees a battle between the senses of logic and emotion. The logic comes from the fact that the Sun is in the sign of Gemini, but was joined late last week by Mercury, the ruler of this sign. This probably is going to see a speeding up in the way we do share information, but both Saturn and Neptune are in house 12, the sign of Pisces, which of course is watery. So we've got the watery energies and restrictive vibe of Saturn applying to the logic and air of the Sun and Mercury in Gemini. So what does this mean? Well, essentially, because Saturn is influencing Mercury, it's possible that our nervous systems can be a little bit more limited. We may not have quite as much physical energy as we'd like, could feel more easily weary, stressed. But the Sun's clash with Neptune can be very draining, but also rather disorientating. It's possible that past energies or past events, because Pisces is the sign of culmination, can somehow inform our viewpoints in the here and now or those of the people that we encounter. I don't think that this is the best of weeks to be sharing any sensitive or confidential issues with people we don't know very well. Social media in general can seem quite overwhelming and quite draining too. So the best thing that we can do is stay very much in touch with what our more perceptive, emotional and psychological senses are trying to tell us, and don't relate too quickly through our responses with the Sun and Mercury in the sign of Gemini. Now please stay with me for your individual zodiac sign. However, if you would like to ascend above your horoscope forecast and embrace the wonder of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, I will provide for you your life roadmap report. This will give you a much more intimate understanding of the patterns of influence that have played out in your life so far. In my special package of 30% off, you can also get your 12-month personal forecast. Please see the link beneath this video for more information on this and to order. If you don't know your time, you can buy my solar package, also the life roadmap and the forecast, and also with 30% off by seeing the link beneath this video too. So Scorpio, your week commencing the 12th of June forecast sees Mercury joining the Sun in the sign of Gemini. But Mercury rules this sign, so your gift for getting beneath the surface of situations, prizing up the lid and really peering in and understanding not necessarily what people are saying, but what they really mean, can certainly be enhanced. It's just that Saturn, the planet of limitation, applies to Mercury this week. So you may find out something that actually is a little bit disappointing, or perhaps your thinking could be a little bit more pessimistic with this particular influence. Now later in the week, the Sun and its connection to the moon, creating the Gemini new moon, ordinarily would give you an awesome opportunity over the next month to transform something in your situation. You can still do that. Just be aware that Neptune is infusing this event with a great deal of extra sensitivity, but also it can distort a little bit. So when the Moon and Neptune are in a right angle, we need to be aware that our reading of situations could be a bit blurry. Now Venus has joined your traditional ruler, Mars, right at the top of your chart. Now this is brilliant if you're wanting to cultivate business contacts, go for a new job, because your people skills can be enhanced. But this too is compromised by the strict energies of Saturn. So right at the heart of this week, just be aware that if you do say something, or you want to explain some of the talents and qualities you have, just really don't over burnish any experiences or knowledge you have, because it could come back to haunt you a little bit. But you can for sure use your people skills and personality power to the full. It's just don't pledge anything that you can't see through.